What's going on, guys? It's MOJoe, and today we are going over a clan war that happened here in Sanctioned, obviously. Um, and it's not going to be the most recent clan war, but it's a recent clan war still. So 3 days ago we faced the Warriors. This top one, it was one of those stupid matchups where it's like we had one Town Hall 10, which was my account, my infamous faux show. And then, like, I think 5 Town Hall 9s, and then actually it was only 4 Town Hall 9s and 5 Town Hall 8s. So we had a really bad ratio. We like to go mostly Town Hall 9s, but a lot of our Town Hall 9s were upgrading heroes. But anyway, for some reason we got, like, all kinds of, I guess I don't really care to show it, but we got all kinds, I'm misclicking everywhere. We got a lot of those rushed Town Hall 10s that have the crappy point defense, like level 9 and 8, like archer towers and cannons. Sometimes they were like 10 or 11, but they had like the rushed defense, but they still had the inferno towers, and then they had bad walls, and usually most of them had bad heroes as well. And it was just really annoying because as a mostly Town Hall 9 clan, it's so hard to 3-star Town Hall 10s, even if they're rushed, just because they have Inferno Towers. It's so annoying. I really think Supercell needs to redo the algorithm again, because it's still not right. We're actually getting more of these matchups now than we were before the algorithm was improved. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this war. So they did okay on our bases. They were just like the 2-star clan, and they actually did 3-star me, but it was a Town Hall 10 max go wipe with like level 30 heroes. So still gonna keep my base currently. It hasn't been 3-starred by a Town Hall 9 yet. But anyway, let's go ahead and show my attack. This was kind of a half new, half rushed Town Hall 10, I guess. He has like Town Hall 8 level defenses, and then the level 1 Infernos, and then he does have all the new buildings built, as well as the his Archer Queen, which I guess would be like a Town Hall 9 anyway. But just making a wide funnel here, I'm going in with the Shattered LaLoon. So still haven't deployed my King because I don't want him to take a lot of damage from the Clan Castle troops. And then right when you hear the little Clan Castle like theme song, whatever you want to call it, jingle, that's when you want to deploy your King. Get him raged a lot earlier than you think, because the key there is to get him and his barbarians in there to kill a lot of the CC troops, kill the witches, or not the witches, the Archer Queen, sorry, the Archer Queen, and then, just any other buildings. And you do not want him to start taking damage from like CC troops, or maybe a single target Inferno, or just a lot of point defense at the same time. Otherwise, you're not going to get a lot of use out of his Iron Fist. So you do want to make sure you deploy it plenty early. The health regen is really overrated. Obviously, it helps, but it's much more beneficial to get all those barbarians raged, and the Barbarian King himself raged up for as long as possible. That ability lasts 10 seconds. So if you think your Barbarian King might die within 10 seconds, you better be hitting that ability. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting a lot of his power. Also, I've got a lot of redness on myself right now. I don't know if you've noticed, but I got like a lot of bug bites and a little bit of an allergic reaction or something while I was down at my grandma. She lives out in the country. But anyway, starting the Lava Hound and balloon deployment, just putting in the Lava Hounds, 2 balloons basically on each defense. Some of them were hard to access because of the angle, so I just deployed like a couple extra loons either after one of the defenses blocking that angle went down, or I just deployed a couple extra on that same defense. Now here, I don't know why I went into autopilot. I guess I saw the one Lava Hound that had really low health, and I went ahead and froze the air defense with the Inferno. In that case, I should not have frozen the air defense, because you'll see here I have 2 hounds left alive still, and I'm gonna have 2 hounds alive. I think, actually one of them might pop. Okay, yeah. But anyway, I still had 1 Lava Hound left, and he actually was over half health, if I remember correctly. Oh, thunder outside. But that's gonna be cleanup. Anyway, like I was saying, you shouldn't freeze the air defense if it's really low level along with the other point defense. So that was kind of my bad. I probably should have just maybe brought another rage spell, but a lot of times you do want to freeze that multi-inferno, even if it's level 1, because if you don't funnel into it well, it can do a number on your balloons. So not bad there. And then this was one of my attacks. I'm going to show another attack on this base, and actually I'll show that one first. It was by Evo. Let's see, where was it? Here it is. So he's going to be doing a Shattered LaLoon as well. Very accessible queen in this base. Easy to get to the air sweeper, at least one air defense and an expo. And you'll see, I know a lot of people say that if you bring 2 golems, you want to go for 2 air defense. Personally, I kind of disagree. It really does depend on the base mostly, but also if you have big heroes that are just taking out a lot of other defenses, especially like if you get 1 air defense, an expo, a couple archer towers, maybe a wizard tower, and then just a couple like mortars or cannons. Even though the mortars and cannons don't necessarily shoot your balloons, they your balloons do have to travel and take those out still, so it saves you time. But to be honest, I don't believe that you need to take out 2 air defenses when you use 2 golems in a LaLoon attack. It all goes back to just whatever you're getting out of those golems, and you do want to make sure that your lava hounds bust, so you don't want to get too many air defenses out. Now the only thing that Evo did here that was kind of wrong was that he deployed both of his lava hounds in a very similar spot as opposed to dropping one. Like the first one he dropped, you can see the CC hound there. He should have dropped his second one right about here by like the left corner of the barracks so that it would come into the air defense at a different angle and soak up all the traps, distract all the defenses. But his balloons ended up not getting hurt anyway, so it wasn't too big of a deal. This was also a second attack on this base. I think NSR Hockey, one of our newer members, shout out to him. He's doing great, showing us some great raids here. But anyway, I think he like 94% 1-star or something just because he ran out of time. He did like a sweet golem attack, so that was cool. Golem hog attack, but he used the golem instead of using it to take out the archer queen. He used it to tank like a lot of the point defense and gave his hogs a lot of time to get through the base, and it was really cool. But 1 second, gotta tap my iPad. But anyway, that was Evo's raid on that base. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my attack on that base. So I went after Evo, and I just did it in a faster time. That's why my name appears here. As you can see, I'm doing a GoVaHo or Shattered VaHo, and so I've got 1 golem in my CC, 1 in my camps, and I've got 10 Valks, 15 hogs, and then some funneling troops. And also I knew where all the skeleton traps were and the giant bombs, so I brought some barbarians just to kind of take out those. So you'll see here, I drop 1 barb up here, get the skeleton trap, and then barb there, get those giant bombs, get that skeleton trap, 1 barb to distract from my wall breakers, and then I anchor over here with a barbarian, blah blah blah. Then I go ahead and throw down a Valk. Not very, like, she wasn't going to take a lot of damage from skeleton traps, so I didn't really care that, you know, I used 1 Valk there. But anyway, I got my big funnel going in, so place my jump spell right on that 2x2 compartment. That's going to get me all the way into the core. Rage, heal. I had forgotten that I had a golem in my clan castle, actually, so I was like going to deploy it as hogs. And then as you can see here, here's my hog deployment. As a lot of these defenses start targeting my golem and my king and my like kill squad, I'm going to go ahead and release all my hogs. And then the key with the back end hogs is, especially if you deploy them in one's pack as opposed to like surgically, the key is to not panic and be very patient with your heal spell. as you can see, may have lost 1 or 2 hogs to some point defense, but the splash defense wasn't a threat, and I let my hogs tear up a good portion of the base before I even needed to heal them up. And so now they're going to go into the very last chunk of the base, basically at full health. And when it's only 2 defenses, they're obviously just going to wreck it. No giant bomb threats. And I chose the Valks, by the way, to do this attack. Oh, also I had forgotten I was going to do a king swap over here for the Archer Queen at the very beginning. Don't know how I forgot to do that, but I didn't remember, so whatever. But anyway, I chose the Valks because of the giant bombs that were in the center instead of just doing a bunch of hogs. I thought it would be kind of fun to throw in some Valks. So, last raid of the day is coming from Nick, NSR Hockey, the guy who did get the 1-star like high percent or whatever on that other base. So here he's going to drop a couple loons to destroy the mortar, start to get the lure. I think, oh no, oh yeah, so 1 more hog, and it actually was the entire lure anyway, so that didn't, sorry, I have an itchy nose right now. Wasn't a big deal that he wasted 1 hog, so that's okay. But here's his kill squad, got a couple witches going in, and he's also, keep in mind, he's queenless, so this is cool. Whoops, I thought I hit pause. But he did his other attack queenless as well. He's doing a good job for only having 1 hero here. So he's gonna rage, get those skeletons, and his witches kind of raged up, but mostly his barbarian king with 2 golems, a couple witches, and a couple wizards in a southern teaser kind of compartment, mostly under rage. They're just gonna do a lot of damage. And then as you can see here, he does a little bit of a surgical deployment on his hogs. Now, personally, he could have kind of done it more of, like, at the same time, simultaneously. But anyway, look at this. This is a good move. Now, I didn't notice this when I was watching live, and I actually tried to critique him in the wrong way, but then he corrected me after I said this. The place where he puts his second heal spell, right here, I would have placed it, just without thinking, I would have placed it more on this right side where the bigger group of hogs were. But, as you can see, look, these hogs right here, they're basically not even getting targeted. And, like, these Teslas and stuff are hitting the hogs on top and the hogs on the left. This X-bow right there and this Archer Tower is hitting the golem. So he noticed that mid-raid and knew that he needed to heal more on the left side. So that was phenomenal. I would have missed that, would have gone into autopilot and just said, here's where the majority of my hogs are, that's where I'm going to put my heal spell. But thankfully Nick didn't do that. He was really paying attention, and good plan, bringing the 2 golems with the rage spell for his quick kill squad. Great execution. Now, as you can see, both of his golems were actually still not even busted, but I think they were both pretty close. So I don't think any of that troop space was wasted. Especially, obviously, it wasn't like wasted too much because he still got the 3-star with a lot of hogs left over. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the war recap. Let me know what you guys thought of it. My iPad. Need to keep loading it. Oh, crap. Hold on. Oh, alright, so never mind. One of my officers in Boom Beach started the operation for me. I had forgotten that it was already that time. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the war recap. Gonna be pumping out a lot of videos here, but they're gonna be recorded on this new shiny iPad. Probably starting tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record any more videos tonight, but hopefully I can. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and peace out.